So, without any further delay, let's quickly get into the video. So, today discussion is about beyond studies of CA finance. So, today I am quickly sharing about what happened exactly in the walk-in interview. What exactly happened in the walk-in interview? Walk-in interview basically is the location. These days are either Jaipur, Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, and so on. So simply this happen where the multinational companies are exactly situated. For example, if it is situated in Jodhpur and Jaipur and so. In this, what happened? There are bulk hiring of the candidates. Suppose usually there are around 150 to 200 candidates are hired in bulk. So obviously the interview will be of those 200 candidates in one day, entirely probably from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So all the round will be in this duration. So what simply one need for appearing in this sort of interviews, simply walk-in interviews, so that they are not that much complex obviously, but they are good enough, I may say. There is a thunderstorm outside my window. So simply the dust particle enter in between my eyes. So what I was simply talking about. So what happened exactly under the walk-in interview? Under walk-in interviews, there is a bulk hiring of the candidate. Suppose I'm taking an example. Suppose the domain is finance and accounts, and there is a bulk hiring of 150 to 200 candidates. But they have domain, particularly suppose that they have domain like R2R, that is record to report, O2C, that is order to cash, or P2P, that is procure to payment. If they have domain, so you have a CV which highlighting your academics, professionalism, and everything. If you are fresher, graduate, postgraduate, or if you have qualified professional like a chartered accountant or CMA qualified or something like that. So if you are qualified and you have to mention which domain you want to apply, whether you want to apply for record to report or the order to cash or for procure to payment. So you have to specifically mention in your domain. Then after that, so all you need is your perfect CV in your hand, which is available in a hard copy while you are giving your interview. Then began the round one. So after all your detailing and all at the counter, you will be called by the HR. So there will be the your round one will begin, and the round one will be between you and HR. The round one will be between you and HR. What HR simply ask, they will tell you about the expected CTC based on your graduation qualification, whether you are professional or experience you have in hand. So they will simply tell you about the same on that basis. After that, they will simply ask you about the shifts they have, whether they are providing you day shift or US shift or something else. So simply taking you concern about whether are you willing to work in the night shift too or not, or what will be whether you will be able to relocate. Would you like to relocate if your native place and your the place where you are going to work is different. So they simply ask you about the same. Will you able to manage in that CTC or something like that? Then after that, they simply try to filtering out your resume based on you are graduate, you are postgraduate, you are qualified professional, or because the CTC will be decided on that basis subsequently. Then after that, there will be round two, and which is the most technical round, and that is the manager round. So what happened under the manager round, the round number two. So round number two may there will be you versus manager, and here the pictures begin, and here the actual interview begin obviously. So under round two, which is the technical round, you and your manager will be sitting uh, facing in front of each other. They're simply checking whether you have applied previously or not with the same mail, contact number, your name, and with this, they are trying to. He will take around 2 minutes to search these things, and then the manager simply asks you tell about yourself. So what happened under the manager round? It goes from basic to advanced. Your manager will interview your if you are giving your interview, whatever domain it is. So he will ask you questions from basic to advanced, not directly something like which you are not aware about. So he will simply start the conversation like, tell me about yourself. You have to answer your name, your location, your city, the city from which you belong to, and then suppose I'm a C article, so I have articleship experience of 3 years. So I have to mention which domain I have work, everything, and all these things I have to tell about manager. Not everything, but in a very 1-2 liners I have to explain, and subsequently I have to complete the same about me. Then after that, the technical round. As it proceed, he will ask you the basic question like what is dual accounting, what is the conservatives, because this is the financial accounts domain I am specifically talking about. They simply ask you about what is dual accounting or what is conservatism or something like that, and then he will try to figuring out your CV or screening at the same time, because it is the bulk hiring I already told you. And in the walk-in interview there are 200 more candidates also, but he will interview and he will shortlist it just in that 12 to 15 minutes. If you try to tell you about in such a way that you fulfill the requirement of the company. So what happened after that? He will try to figuring out your CV based on your articleship, your experience. You simply try to draft some practical question from that. That in order, how will you do the reconciliation? You have to tell you about more practical answer. Obviously he is not asking you some perfect question, because you are training here, article training, or and you're fresher. He knows you that you are also fresher, but he expect you that you supposed to answer something very practically. What you do, how will you do the reconciliation when the balances does not tally at the month, and what all will you do, and whether you ask from client clarification, would you able to manage by yourself or not. You simply answer the same. He also ask you about something more questions like what is the difference between amortization or impairment. You have to answer very precisely that amortization is something which is planned and gradual over the period, but impairment is what it is a sudden change where the carrying value, value of the set fall below its carrying value. You have to answer very precisely. He will ask you in a such a way whether you are sure about the same or not. Are you pretty sure or you are confused? So you have to clarify the same. Then after, he will ask you about the place you live and whether you are willing to relocate, or would you be comfortable if it is a case of girls. So they simply ask about whether are you willing to work in the night shift too. Will you be comfortable? Will your family will allow you to do work in that duration? Or they will ask you confirmation if he finds you that you are not comfortable in US shift or something like that. So he will not might be allow you to sit further, or the feedback may probably maybe negative if you show some concerns or you are not willing or something like that. After that, simply this minimum we can say that maybe 10 to 12 minutes interview. He probably ask you at the end that obviously in most of the cases it is to be seen that um, the manager will ask you at the end, do you have any question? So you have to answer it yes. You have to answer, like, you have to ask him, like, how does a typical day looks like in this domain, whether it is record to report or something like that. You have to ask the manager how does a typical day looks around. And your manager is independent to this multinational companies. He's just hiring, he's just engaged there or just only to hire you. He has not biased with the company, so he does not know about the CTC. What he he's just checking your technical skill, verifying the same. So he does not know about what will be the CTC and something like that. He simply, so this is what happened exactly in the working interview. This is majorly the process which is being followed in these days. And this is based on the research, recent research which I did of working interviews. And apart than this, there will be third round, which will be the feedback round. What happened in the feedback round? If you, on the basis of first and second round, if you are selected, so, they will simply tell in your feedback that you are shortlisted, and make sure that you attend the call. One or two person will call you either, and you have to attend the call. So this will be the uh, positive feedback in which you are telling like you are shortlisted. If the feedback is negative, they simply tell you about that you are not shortlisted, and the feedback is overall negative, and whether you can apply subsequently or something like that. This is majorly what happened under the multinational companies. And in the finance and accounts domain, these are basically the domain which are circulating in the market. So these are the cases. I hope that you will find it worthful, because this is something which is beyond the studies. Ignore the messy background beyond, because no, we students and we do this such messy things. But I think this will be fruitful. All right.